Have you ever wondered about the secrets that lost cities hold within their ruins? Across the globe, there are countless tales of cities that were once grand and bustling, now reduced to forgotten ruins. These lost cities, shrouded in mystery, have intrigued historians, explorers, and the curious minds alike. From the sunken city of Atlantis to the desert-swallowed Petra, each holds a unique allure, a story waiting to be told. These city ruins are like puzzle pieces of the past, each one contributing to the vast mosaic of human history. They whisper tales of glorious civilizations, of cultures that have thrived and then mysteriously vanished, leaving behind their architectural marvels and cryptic symbols. Among these enigmatic lost cities, one stands out, not only for its dramatic end but also for its incredibly well-preserved ruins that give us a vivid snapshot of life as it was nearly 2,000 years ago. This city is none other than Pompeii. Among these lost cities, one stands out for its dramatic end and well-preserved ruins, Pompeii. The story of Pompeii begins in the 7th or 6th century BC. This was a time when civilization was taking its baby steps in the world. Pompeii, which is nestled near the modern city of Naples, was founded by the Oscans, a people of central Italy. The Oscans were an agrarian society, and they chose this location because of its fertile soil, fed by the nearby Sarno River. And so, Pompeii came to life surrounded by olive groves and vineyards, a testament to the wealth of the land. But the Oscans were not the only ones to leave their mark on Pompeii. In the 5th century BC, the Greeks arrived, drawn by the strategic location of the city. They brought with them their culture, their art, and their pantheon of gods, leaving an indelible mark on the city. Following the Greeks, the Etruscans held sway over Pompeii. The Etruscans were renowned for their engineering prowess, and it was under their rule that Pompeii began to take on the form of a city, with streets, homes, and public buildings being constructed. However, the most significant influence on Pompeii came with the arrival of the Romans in the 4th century BC. Under Roman rule, the city flourished and expanded. The Romans introduced their architectural style, their laws, and their way of life to Pompeii. One of the most striking aspects of Roman influence was the construction of the amphitheater, a public space where the citizens of Pompeii could gather for entertainment. This was a reflection of the Roman love for spectacles and public displays. But the Romans did more than just build structures. They integrated Pompeii into their vast empire, connecting it to other cities through a network of roads. This turned Pompeii into a vital hub for trade, with goods arriving by sea from across the Mediterranean. Despite the changes in rulers and cultures, Pompeii thrived, becoming an important passage for goods that arrived by sea. The city continued to grow and prosper, a testament to the resilience of its people and the richness of its land. But this prosperity was not to last forever, as we'll see in the next chapter of Pompeii's story. Pompeii was not just a city, it was a bustling metropolis. Now imagine, if you will, the vibrant daily life in Pompeii, a city teeming with energy and cultural richness. As dawn broke, the city would come alive, the cobblestone streets echoing with the footsteps of traders setting up their stalls, children scampering off to school, and the wealthy cruising around in their private carriages. The architecture of Pompeii was a testament to the city's prosperity and the sophisticated taste of its inhabitants. From grand villas, adorned with intricate mosaics and frescoes, to the humble abodes of the working class, the city was a vibrant patchwork of architectural styles. Marketplaces were the beating heart of Pompeii. The air was filled with the aroma of fresh produce, the chatter of negotiations, and the clatter of coins changing hands. Traders from far and wide came to Pompeii, their goods adding a splash of exoticism to the city's markets. Bathhouses, a quintessential part of Roman culture, were also a prominent feature of the city. These weren't just places to cleanse oneself but also social hubs where citizens could relax, gossip, and even conduct business. Pompeii's theaters too were a hive of activity, with performances ranging from high drama to slapstick comedy. The city's love for entertainment and the arts was evident in the grandeur of these spaces. Other public spaces like gyms, temples, and even brothels were woven into the fabric of the city, each playing its own unique role in the daily life of Pompeii. Yet, amidst this bustling metropolis, the city's most striking feature was perhaps its people. From traders and soldiers to artisans and slaves, each individual, each story added to the vibrant tapestry of the city, making Pompeii more than just a collection of buildings and streets. But beneath this prosperity and vibrancy lay a ticking time bomb, Mount Vesuvius. On August 24, 79 AD, Pompeii's fate was sealed. The day started like any other, with the bustling city humming with life. But beneath the surface, a catastrophic force was rumbling. Mount Vesuvius, the seemingly benign mountain looming over the city, woke from its long slumber. The mountain roared, spewing smoke and ash into the sky. The earth shook, and a dark cloud cast a shadow over Pompeii. The eruption was an awe-inspiring spectacle, a terrifying display of nature's raw power. As the mountain exploded, it sent a rain of ash and pumice over the city. The skies darkened, day turned into night, and the city was plunged into a terrifying darkness. In the midst of this chaos, the people of Pompeii had little time to react. Some sought shelter in their homes, praying for the gods' mercy. Others tried to flee, only to be overcome by the scorching pyroclastic flow that raced down the mountain. This was not just an eruption, it was a cataclysmic event that would change the face of the city forever. The torrent of ash and pumice that rained down on Pompeii buried the city under several meters of volcanic debris. Buildings collapsed, streets were filled, and life as the Pompeians knew it came to a sudden and abrupt end. But while the eruption brought destruction, it also brought a strange form of preservation. The ash that entombed Pompeii effectively sealed the city in a time capsule, freezing it in the moment of its destruction. The city was immortalized, its streets, buildings, and even some of its inhabitants preserved under the layers of ash and pumice. In the aftermath of the eruption, Pompeii was lost to history, forgotten by the world. Its once thriving streets fell silent, its vibrant life extinguished. But beneath the layers of ash and pumice, the city remained, a poignant testament to the power of nature and the fragility of human life. In a matter of hours, Pompeii went from a thriving city to a silent tomb. The day Pompeii stood still is a chilling reminder of how swiftly life can change, and how the echoes of the past can still be heard in the silence of the present. Pompeii remained buried and forgotten until the 18th century. For over 1,600 years, the once bustling city lay hidden under layers of volcanic ash and pumice. It was as if nature had thrown a blanket over it, tucking away its tales and secrets. The rediscovery of Pompeii was quite an accident. In 1748, a group of explorers searching for ancient artifacts stumbled upon this forgotten city. This was not just an archaeological find, it was a time capsule that transported us back to the Roman Empire's glory days. The explorers began the colossal task of excavating Pompeii. With every shovel of ash lifted, the city started revealing its secrets. They found streets lined with shops, luxurious villas adorned with frescoes, public baths, and even a grand amphitheater. But the most astonishing discovery was the eerie human forms preserved in ash. These were the city's residents, frozen in their final moments. Their expressions of fear and despair painted a vivid picture of the catastrophe that befell them. These excavations provided an unprecedented look into Roman life. From the grandeur of the villas, we learned about the opulence enjoyed by the wealthy. The shops and marketplaces spoke of a thriving economy, public baths and the amphitheater hinted at a society that valued leisure and entertainment. The artifacts found in Pompeii are testimonies of everyday Roman life. From pottery and jewelry to tools and utensils, each object has a story to tell. They show us a world where people lived, loved, worked, and played much like we do today. But perhaps the most poignant of all discoveries were the preserved human forms. They served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the destructive power of nature. Pompeii, once lost and forgotten, is now a window to the past. It allows us to walk down the streets of an ancient city, to touch its walls and to feel its pulse. It's like a book, with each layer of ash a page, narrating tales of a bygone era. Through Pompeii we got a glimpse into a day in the life of an ancient Roman city. The story of Pompeii is a fascinating tale written in ash and stone. Born from the fertile soils of Campania, Pompeii blossomed into a bustling metropolis, a vibrant tapestry of Roman life. The markets brimmed with life, the villas echoed with laughter, and the amphitheaters resonated with applause. But in the blink of an eye, Mount Vesuvius turned day into night, burying the city under a thick blanket of volcanic ash. Pompeii stood still, frozen in a deadly embrace with nature. Yet, after centuries of silence, Pompeii re-emerged from the ashes, its ruins whispering tales of a bygone era. The remnants of frescoes, mosaics, and sculptures unveiled a civilization that thrived in the face of adversity. Pompeii continues to captivate us, a city frozen in time, its secrets still unveiling. A testament to the power of nature and the enduring spirit of human civilization.